Now, the case between Please Call Me inventor Nkosana Makate and Vodacom continues in the High Court in Pretoria today. Vodacom will appeal the ruling made against them that they should pay Makate more than the 47 million rand they'd initially offered. Our reporter Kopano Gumbi is tracking the story. In fact, she joins us in studio. The case continues.
It absolutely does, Michelle. It's been 21 years, in fact, that Makate has been in court with Vodacom over this invention of his, which they acknowledge he created.
Yeah.
But still, the biggest challenge that they're facing right now is what that is worth, what that invention is truly worth. Makate's own admission is that Please Call Me and Vodacom and Vodafone have made over 200 billion rand from this invention of his. And so the court, most recently last month, saying that he should be paid at least 5% of proceedings from those Please Call Me voice calls that happened from Please Call Me's in the last 10, 20 years.
What does that come to?
That's over 2 billion rand that he is due. And so Vodacom came back with an initial offer of the 47 million, which he flat out rejects. He says, absolutely not. That's too little given what we have.
So what happens now? So the case is being appealed by Vodacom. It doesn't want to pay even the 2 billion, even though it's just 5% of the revenue that they've generated from his invention.
Well, what they're appealing today is this most recent judgment that the judge in the High Court said that they need to pay more than the 47 million. They need to make
without
that 5%
stipulating
offer.
So the judge said it must be more than 47 million. Did the judge also stipulate that it must be 5% of the total revenue?
The judge, in fact, said it should be at least 5%.
At least 5%.
That should be the starting point, at least 5% of what they have made in revenue from voice calls.
Does Makate have a figure in mind?
I'm not sure. He's quite cagey about that. In fact, he's not willing to tell us, at least, what the ultimate number will be. And it is one of those cases of who is going to acquiesce first. Will Vodacom give in and make what he feels is a more reasonable offer? Or will he accept a lower number to end the 20-year battle between the two?
Look, 47 million rand is very different to 2 billion rand. Given that you say this case is 21 years old, I don't see Nkosana Makate backing down at this stage.
That's exactly what he told us. He's like, no, I have no intention of backing down. I will see this to its final and legal conclusion where everybody is happy. And so now the ball remains back in Vodacom's court.
The other issue, of course, is that, as you say, 21 years old is this case. He must surely have legal fees that come very close to that 47 million rand that Vodacom was initially offering.
Absolutely, but luckily he is a businessman and an inventor himself, and so he has managed to sustain himself through this entire process. And any good lawyer would be looking at the possible payout from 2 billion and probably want to keep taking this case.
Yeah, absolutely. Kopano Gumbi, thanks very much indeed for coming into studio. That case between Please Call Me inventor Nkosana Makate and Vodacom continuing in the High Court in Pretoria today.